wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying? We was the first one, I ain't gonna say we was the first ones, but we was in the top 50 people when they first dropped in the city that had them for sure. Because when we posted them, niggas was hitting me up like, where you get them from? Where you get them from? I ain't seen them, but I
got no love for a bitch, now she hate me. I'm the trap motivation, hoe ain't got no home trying to get a pussy nigga gone cause he dropped his location. It's a whole lot of love.
What up, though, man? It's no love for the hate, man. Today we got my man's Oggizery, OG, Plug Junior, Plug and Valley.
yeah.
Up in the place to be, man. One QP out the motherfucking musical concoction of the motherfucking Money Man Mafia. What's going on with you, man?
Man, you already know, man. I just shout out to No Love for the Hate for having me, man. I appreciate it. We go way back, and you know, we still here. So, you know, that means a lot nowadays.
Man, hell yeah, man. You know, man, a lot of motherfuckers can't last no 10 years of friendship nowadays. Plus, you feel me?
Not at all.
Try to talk a little kind of loud too.
Not at all, not at all.
You know, no, I'm just saying, like, all right, man. Well, you know, I got you here today. Good. All right. Well, you know, I got you here today for more reason than us just being cool. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to shine some light on what you got going on your music, on how y'all moving, and just, you know what I'm saying, give you a big ups and appreciate you, you know, and let the world see what you got going on. Let them know what you got going on, so maybe they'll find your story and what you're doing as interesting as I.
Okay, that's real, that's real.
So that's why I be doing this segment like this, you feel me?
Man, I like this, man. It's real. It's more intimate, it's more personal. You know, right now we got a pandemic going on, so you know,
right.
As less people as possible. So, you know, I was really looking forward to something that was more in like this type of structure. So I appreciate you having me, you know, and I'm ready to let the people know what they trying to hear.
Oh yeah, you know, we're gonna get that boss set. We're gonna have that boss vibe every time we come around, man. You feel me?
Money Man Mob, you know, grow up gang, grow your motherfucking life up, you know what I'm saying? We in here, man. You know, we here to break it down, let y'all know what's really going on. Y'all need to catch up like mustard on what's coming, what's happening, what it is, and what, you know what I'm saying, the gang up to, man, because we still out here, man. They be sleeping. But we gonna wake them up slowly, staying consistent, and you ain't gonna have no choice but to see this.
Okay, man. So we gonna start, man, from the beginning. I like to, well, as a matter of fact, we're gonna go a little unorthodox with this because you got a pretty interesting story, you feel me?
Yeah, okay.
So we just gonna jump right in, man.
Alright.
So I heard you got shot 9 times.
8.
Eight?
Yeah, that shit. Oh man, just thinking about that, man. Nigga shit.
So hold on, before you even get in there, right? So, what was you doing? How was you living life? What was you doing in order for it to lead up to you being even shot that many times, or you even getting shot? Was you in the field? Was you, catch us up to speed?
Alright, well, you know, young, coming up. My OG, he was locked up for, you know what I'm saying, more than a third of my life. So it was just me, my brother, and my mom, you know what I'm saying? I was the oldest child. I got
Oh, so you the oldest out of all the kids?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got 2 younger brothers, and on my father's side, I'm his only child.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So me and my brother share a mom. I got one that's 3 years younger than me, and then I got another brother that's like 15 years younger.
How was it for you growing up being the oldest?
Having to take a lot of responsibility, being the man of the household. Like, I can remember being 6, 7 years old, taking the bus to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying?
Like the freight?
Nigga, I'm taking the bus, nigga, I'm on the bus, nigga. 7 years old, going to the grocery store with the food stamp book. You know what I'm saying? With the paper color Monopoly looking money.
Oh, the white shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
And remember old school nigga trying to jug me. The nigga like, I got 5 of these blues for one of your greens. Nigga, I know, nigga, that's $4, nigga. This is a 20. This is worth $20. I'm not gonna get you
So
this
he tried to
bill.
finesse you?
Yeah, because I'm like 6'7", so he think I'm a little kid. I'm gonna think, oh, he got this many bills, and you only got one bill. Trade me this bill for all of these bills, and you gonna get down. I'm like, bro, they not sending me to the grocery store with the pack, because I don't know what shit is worth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might be 7, but nigga, I know what's going on.
So was you on the east side or the west side at this time?
At this time, I was on the east.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like some east shit.
I'm on Beaconsfield and East Warren at this
Yeah, that sounds like some East Warren shit. Yeah. That sounds like some East Warren shit.
Making it shake and bake.
Niggas on jug, goddamn baby.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm here trying to get something to eat, and you want to take the little bit that I got?
Right.
My food stamp book was slim at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, these niggas playing it crazy. But, you know, I always been sharper, so being young, being the oldest, and always having to have a lot of responsibility. My mom was working because she is a single parent, so it was like my responsibility to get my little brother up and ready for school, and then get myself ready for school. Gotta make sure this nigga get breakfast and shit. My pops, he'd call me and shit while he locked up and wake me up in the morning and be on me. She'd call and check to make sure, but shit, I gotta walk this nigga to his bus stop and then go and catch my bus stop.
Right.
You know
So you understood the importance of responsibility at an early age.
Super young. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like basically I was bred to do it, and I don't know, always younger, I always had that mindset to be like, shit, I'ma make some shit happen. I'm gonna make some shit shake. Like, if any worse comes to worse, y'all niggas can come to me, mama.
Right.
Ask me. I might be a kid, but you never know what I got shaking and baking.
All right, so fast forward to you being was you an adult when this happened or a teenager when you got shot? How old was, I mean, you know, just speaking us up to that. Then we're gonna go back to the beginning and how the music and all that shit started.
Okay, when that happened, I was an adult. I was about 23, I wanna say.
Okay.
About 23. At the time, I was
So, all right, hold on, before you keep going, my bad. Where did this take place at? Like, you know, give us the scene too. Now, you gotta give us it. All right, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna let you narrate, but I'm gonna let you go ahead, you know what I'm saying? But we wanna know what happened and what led up to it happening.
All right, this is what happened. At the time, I'm living in Florida. I lived in Florida for 10 years. I actually just had came back to visit, but I didn't just come from Florida to Michigan to visit. I went out to a wedding out with my people in Virginia.
Right.
So when I went out there to the wedding, I was talking to my cousin. He told me he had some things going on. So we put it together, and I'm like, all right, we can put something together and try to make something shake. I'll invest. So I invested, nothing, no return. Investment was just shot. So I was just stuck with a whole bunch of material. So at this point, I'm down there. I haven't seen my people in a while because I've been in Florida for like maybe 4 years, maybe like 6 years at this point.
You talking about like your main family, like your
like my mom, dad, brother, and everybody.
Grandma type shit, yeah.
Yeah. So when I went to Virginia, I bumped into my dad. So I just took a train from Florida to West Virginia to see them. And I didn't have a ticket to go back home. And he like, well, we right here, you might as well hop with me and come to the city and just get a flight from the city and go back and visit everybody because everybody missed you. Ain't
right,
back 5-6 years.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right.
So hold on, at this time you in Florida just living,
I'm
doing
living
your
life,
thing, getting money,
I'm just living life, hustling, you know what I'm saying, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm dabbling with music, but I'm not taking it serious, but I'm going to school for the craft, and you know, I'm just surrounding myself around a new scene, around a new, you know what I'm saying, building new characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Getting more involved in different cultures, you know what I'm saying, seasoning myself.
And while you were down in Florida, you met a lot of famous motherfuckers too, made some famous connections, right?
Yeah, I definitely
All right, we'll get back to that.
Go back into,
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying, the subject at hand. The thing was, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna ride back to the D with you, Dada, go up there and see everybody. One of the main reasons that I wanted to go out there because of the materials that I had left over from the shit that me and my cousin was doing. My other cousin in Michigan had use for the same material. So it's like, all right, I take these materials up there with him and then just make it shake so it's not just a complete loss. You know what I'm saying? So I go up there. I get up there. First day I get up there. This happened literally my second day visiting. Like my family or nobody didn't know that I was coming. I told my Pops, like, don't even tell nobody that I'm coming. I'ma just surprise people. So the first time I came, I got there, I surprised my granny. I went and pulled up on my cousin, all my little people in the city. My mom's at the time, she was staying like further out in the burbs. So it was like, I didn't go and see her the first day. I was really on my way to go and see her. So I went to my cousin's crib, stayed the night over there. We chilled, cause that was like my favorite cousin. So we got together, we chilled and whatever, and went shopping, did all of this. The next day, I'm leaving his house.
Right.
I'm on my way to go meet my cousin that needs the material. So I'm like, all right, leaving, it's early in the morning. I'm about to go out there, bump into him, because I'm about to go surprise my mom and let her know that I'm in the city, so nobody knows that I'm in the city. I'm driving down the street. I'm like on like 8 Mile and like Van Dyke area, like on a street called McArthur. I'm leaving my cousin's crib. So I'm driving and my mom calling my phone and I go for it and it falls down. So I'm driving, the phone falls, so I reach down and try to get the phone while I'm driving. I come back up and I done blew a stop sign. I'm like, oh my God. I look to the right and the hook is right there with me blowing a stop sign. I'm like, oh my God. Damn, this nigga about to flip. So I got all type of materials and all type of things that I'm not supposed to be having. So I get flicked for flicking the stop sign. So he come up to the car. At this time, I'm bold. L's bold, I'm bold. So I already know he about to go crazy. So I'm like, oh man. So he
So at this time, you driving dirty, with no license,
filthy,
no
I
insurance,
didn't live here.
and you probably smoking weed in the car.
Yes, and I had some weed brownies. I'm not even
So
supposed to be
you
in this
are-
state. I'm not even a fucking citizen of this state. I live in a different state. You know what I'm saying? I don't live here. You know what I'm saying? So when this happened, you know, I got an ID. I just had my passport at that time. I didn't even have an ID. So
Okay, so you was 23 with a passport?
Yeah.
Young nigga shit. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
go ahead.
I had my passport and I'm using that as my ID and stuff when I'm down the way getting all my paperwork for Florida. That was what I was using as my identification. So he flicked me. I give him the little paperwork. He come back. He like, well, it says that your license is suspended. You know, you're gonna have to search the car and all of this. I'm like, oh man, that nigga's kind of dead. So he like, he give me my stuff back and he's like, I'm gonna need you to step out the car. So I step out the car and he about to get ready to search the car. The car's still running. Door open. He tries to go to cuff me, and I'm like, what are you cuffing me for? You taking
So he grabbed that with your
he
one
grabbed
arm.
my arm trying to cuff me. I'm like, why are you trying to cuff my arm? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to arrest me? You haven't did nothing.
Right.
Like, search the car. Like,
Right.
why are you trying to cuff me? You know what I'm saying? So when he go to try to cuff me, I know what's going on.
Right.
So it's like, man, I can't go out like this. You know what I'm saying? So. Man, I hit him with the little big man, because he was a smaller, you know what I'm saying?
What you hit him with, bro?
I hit him with the big man, like, get off me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a taller, you know what I'm saying, individual, and this was a smaller person, so I knew that, you know what I'm saying, if I hit that nigga with a good strong bump. I played football, you know what I'm saying, high school, so I know I can on his
So you
ass
hit him-
win.
you hit him with that,
Man, I hit that nigga with the spin move. You know what I'm saying? Got myself situated back in the driver's seat, car running. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
So now they turned into a high-speed chase.
Yeah, this done turned serious. This done got real serious.
Okay.
I'm GTA 5 stars. I already got 5 stars.
So you done went from none to 5.
5. I had 1 because I blew the stop sign. But listen, I hit
Okay,
the first
yeah.
right after I pull off. Bam, I hit the right on the nigga. He running back to his car. Materials are gone. When I hit the right, materials are gone. There's no materials. No materials. You know
like
what I'm
a real
saying?
one.
No
You
materials.
don't have to be taught that to know that when you a real one.
Definitely.
Okay, continue.
No material. So at this point, now it's like, okay, now I got the ups. I'm kind of gone now. So now it's just get away at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, materials are gone. At the worst, it's running from the police. Something that's not that serious. I'm not gonna go to jail for 30 years. So it's I hit a little right down the block, hit another right, hit a right, end up hitting a circle to end up back on the same street that I originally got flipped on, which was Mississippi.
So you don't know where the fuck you at?
I don't, because I don't live, I haven't been here in a while.
So that's how you got jammed up,
So,
really, realistically, because you ain't know the area.
It's really the flukest thing that happened in the world.
Because I'm going to be real with you, I'm going to pause you on your story. I got away from the police before.
And I would have to.
But I knew where I was at. You have to know where you at. You have to know your surroundings. See, I had 5 stars, but I was able to dip around and park my shit till my stars went down. But continue.
It was a tenth of a second that really ruined my stars and me getting away and have my shit blinking and just.
All right, boom. So you on the street.
I'm flying down MacArthur. I'm coming up to 8 Mile. Right here at MacArthur, it's a turnaround, a Michigan U. If you're from another state, you might not know, but Michigan U is like a big island in the middle of the street. You gotta like make a turn in order to make a left or a right on a big high, developed like highway type of road, like 4 lanes here, 4 lanes gotta be split. But it's one that
so you can go in the opposite direction.
Yes, you have to go around this way if you wanna go that way, and then you have to come back around this way if you wanna go that way. So it's one that's making it so you can go this way. But the way this street is, I could cut through this big 4-lane street, which is 8 Mile Road, and I can swing to the one that goes this way and take it that way.
Okay.
And if I can make it around through there without getting hit by a car, I'm gone, because the police are not gonna be able to do that.
Right.
I literally lunge out. I get to the last lane and the car hits the back of the car and spins me out and slows me completely down.
So you done wiped out, not what?
I didn't wipe out, but I spent out.
That's a wipe out.
But it is a wipe
But
out.
continue.
I spent out.
Let's roll.
At this time, now the police are catching up.
So you done already lost their ass low key.
I lost them. They blocked.
Oh, so you on your
that,
GTA
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? I'm
Okay,
really
all right.
on some gone shit.
Okay, let's roll.
So after that, I spin around. Now, after I'm trying to go the opposite of Van Dyke. When I get hit, it spins me and turns me the way towards Van Dyke.
Okay.
So now my back wheel is rubbing a little bit on the back, but I still can drive this bitch.
Right.
So now I get up, I'm driving towards Van Dyke. I get to Van Dyke, and Van Dyke is one of those Michigan U's. You have to go past the street, swing around in order to go left on that street. So when I get to Van Dyke, I just make the left on Van Dyke. Fuck the Michigan U. I'm already 5 stars up in the game. Whatever I do at this point, I'm trying to get from their jurisdiction. Right now, I'm in a city like that's in the suburbs of Detroit. I'm on the other side of 8 Mile.
All right, bet. So then what happened?
So I'm going down trying to get.
I want to hear the meat of this shit now. Now I'm in the story. I want to know what the fuck happened. Where the action at? All right.
I make the left on the Van Dyke. I'm going towards 7 Mile, 6 Mile, trying to get from their jurisdiction.
Okay.
At this time, I didn't know that they could come much further than I thought.
Hell yeah.
I thought that at 8 Mile they had to stop.
They could go all the way downtown if they ain't hot
Man,
pursuit,
these
man.
niggas could follow me. So by the time I get across 7, I'm almost to 6. I'm noticing it's 2 Detroit police coming the opposite way, and then it's another one with the nigga that flicked me coming this way. So now it's 4 police cars on me.
Whoa, shit.
I'm like, okay, now this is not GTA. Like,
Right.
these niggas can kill me out to this bitch.
Right.
Not trying to get wasted.
And what year was this?
This was 2015.
Okay, so this Trayvon Martin.
Yes.
Mike Brown.
Eric Garner.
Okay.
They killing fat black niggas left and right with no remorse.
Black niggas,
Nigga, I'm on the
period.
list. Nigga, I'm just going on. I'm an angel at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I chose.
You on borrowed time.
Yeah.
You on borrowed time.
I'm through. What are you doing?
Let's roll.
You're fat, you're black, you're running. We're killing you. You know what I'm saying? That's what their intentions are.
And this is what you thinking at the time.
Yeah. I know that these niggas is on all bullshit. So I'm driving up on Van Dyke. I get to 7. I get to almost to 6. At this point, it's 5 cars behind me. I'm slowed it all the way down. Man, this is not a high speed chase. This is a speed limit.
You on some OJ shit.
Nigga, I'm going 20 looking for a spot to just pull up now because I'm giving up.
Right.
Fleeing and eluding. I don't have anything.
Right.
Fleeing and eluding. I ran from you niggas and maybe some resisting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to jail for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to slow this down. I don't have no weapons. I'm hopping out hands up. You feel me? So I pull into like a little, on a little side block. and then I pull into like a kind of like a little alleyway. You know what I'm saying? So when I pull into the alleyway, they can only get behind me. Like nobody's went around the block to try to block off this side, so I can still go forward if I wanted to. But I stopped. When I stopped in the heat of the moment, I go to put the car in park and it goes in reverse. So I get out the car with my hands up, you know what I'm saying?
But the car keep going.
But the car starts to bag back.
That's assault.
Once the car bags back and almost and it hits his car, I hop in it to put it in park. When I hop in it to put it in park, he starts shooting in the car.
Right.
When he shoots in the car, I get hit here, I get hit here, I get hit here, then I get hit in the neck. When I feel, I thought it was rubber bullets I was getting hit by because it's like, this shit hurt, but it don't hurt like I'm getting shot, so I'm thinking he's shooting me with rubber bullets at me. When he hit me in the neck, I kind of felt that, and I'm like, oh, he's trying to hit me in the head. So I put my shoulder up to like block the bullets, from hitting my face.
So your survival instincts.
This nigga's trying to shoot me in the head. Whatever that I got to block my head, I'm gonna use it. So I use my shoulder to block my head. That's why he tore my arm up so bad, because he was trying to fuck my head up.
Exactly.
Like I got hit in the back of the head on this side, and then I got hit in the neck right here, but I was able to block his ass. And then he's shooting.
It's like he aiming.
He's shooting into the car though. Right. In the car.
He's
so these bullets.
kill.
Yes, but these bullets are getting slowed down because they're going through glass, they're going through metal. So that's why I'm thinking that the way these bitches, because this is a 40 cal, the way these bitches supposed to be fucking me up, they not fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? Like big wounds, but they ain't as big as they could be. You know what I'm saying? Like I got hit in the back, that shit came out the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's a 40. That bitch can knock shoulders off. You know what I'm saying? For real. So the velocity of the bullet getting slowed down because it's going through shit before it's going through me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a lot to save me. So once I noticed,
God saved me, for sure.
So once I noticed that this nigga shooting me for real, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's trying to kill me.
Right.
Hell no. Put that bitch in drive and I stab off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stab up down the alley, hit the left, hit the right. At this point, I start feeling woozy as fuck. And I'm like, damn, I'm feeling woozy, I'm just driving. I look down, I'm wearing a white tee, that bitch red. White tee red. That's when it became real. Cause it's like, oh shit, them wasn't no rubber bullets. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was shooting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So once I seen that, I'm feeling woozy, now I done seen that I'm all bloody and shit. So now at this point, I'm just looking for a safe haven. I'm looking for
you're crashing and shit.
I'm just looking for people. Like, you ain't gonna kill me in front of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for people. Anybody, just somebody outside. So if I stop this car, these niggas don't just wipe me out.
Right. Hell yeah.
I end up hitting a couple blocks, I ain't seeing nothing, my vision blurring out. It's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm about to pass out. I'm like, oh man, dog.
Because at this time, you hear about Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, you hear about all these niggas that they got murked by the hood.
I'm thinking they got me.
You about to be a statistic.
Look at my shirt red.
Right.
I'm doomed.
It's intense.
Over. I feel like I'm dying.
Right.
Like I'm driving the car, I feel like I'm dying.
You actually was.
I'm bleeding out.
Right.
So I stop, I end up hitting the block. I see two females walking down the street. I see an old man and some kids on the porch. I stop right in the middle of the street, hop out that bitch, nigga, get on the ground. Like, y'all gonna shoot me, just shoot me up right now. Them niggas get out, they kick me over, niggas pull my whole pants off. These niggas take my whole shorts off, so it's summertime. So now these niggas done cuffed me and got me sitting in the middle of the street. The fucking cement is hot as fuck. I'm in my drawers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can I get on the grass? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm nigga burning. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas got me burning. I don't have no pants, drawers on. Y'all niggas got me in this hot ass
This shit crazy.
So
this a wild story.
So I go sit on the grass. I'm on the grass. All I remember is hearing like the ambulance, and like I thought I kind of seen the ambulance, and at that point I passed out.
So at this time you blacking it,
I'm out. After I seen that ambulance and I'm sitting on the grass, I'm out. When I wake up in the hospital with them taking a bullet out of my chest.
So you see the doctor with the tongs, with that little,
I see the tongs and he pulling it out, and I'm like, oh! And then they put the things on my face and they gassed me back down. And then I wake up in the bed, all patched up. I got patch on my neck, patch on my arm.
Now at this time, is you cuffed? Cause I done
been
cuffed.
My leg is cuffed to the bed. I'm cuffed to the bed.
Now let me tell you how they did me. When I went through my situation with they had both of my legs shackled together like a slave.
Oh wow.
And I was just laying in the bed for 14 days. But let's roll. Continue with your. Was it like that, or did they just have one of your legs?
They just had one of my legs.
See, that's how they. I feel like that's how they should have did me.
And there was an officer in there sitting like waiting. So when I came to, I see the officer. My leg is cuffed, but I'm in pain. I can't really move my neck.
Right.
I'm all patched up. So
now you in the hospital.
yeah, this is like 2 o'clock in the morning.
You ain't even there seen the judge. You ain't even been charged yet.
I ain't did anything.
So what happened from this point? How is we here talking to you right now?
I don't know. Pure miracle. Because what really happened after that is I go to sleep again, maybe like 3 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 2. I wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 detectives in the hospital. They asking about me, they asking about the situation and all of that. I'm like, you know, I'm kind of out of it because they got me on pain meds and shit,
So you don't even got no like uniform police hollering at you first.
No, these are straight detectives.
Like
Straight
you done
detectives.
did some hell of a.
Like I'm just the number one man, bro. They had nigga all fucked up. But listen, man, these niggas come and 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, these niggas get me released from fucking the hospital and take me to jail. I just got shot 8 times. That's
So this is was it 24 hours or less than 20?
I got shot yesterday at 1. Nigga, this is like 11 o'clock noon the next day.
What the? Okay.
They're taking me to jail with a fucking hospital gown with my ass out, patches that's blood seeping through.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I done seen that before.
They put me in the police car.
I done been downtown. This the old prison, and I done seen niggas with they shit on with the hospital gown with a bullet hole in their back before.
Yes.
But not even being so young, I didn't even know the police probably done shot this nigga then did what they did to you.
Bro,
you feel me?
Man, bro, they took me to the county.
Alright, you in the county.
I went to Macomb County with my ass out in a fucking whole ass gown with patches all over me. I can't even fucking walk, can't move my neck, can't move my
That
arm.
bitch got stairs. Did they do some whole shit and put you upstairs?
No, they had me on the first floor.
Okay, at least they ain't do that. Cause if you was in Wayne County, they would've fucked with you.
So, I ain't never been there. But I went to Macomb. They put me in motherfucking cold as hell.
I've been in Macomb too. Yep.
They got me in that bitch just with the niggas. Niggas like, damn, what happened to you? But some niggas have already seen this shit on the news. Cause this shit made the news.
Whoa. Hold
Channel
on.
7.
Now you ain't say all that in the midst of everything. You made the news.
Because that's after, nigga. I was like, I think ABC 7 was doing like 7 to 7, like the craziest shit of the week or the craziest something that they was doing on Channel 7. And it was like I was number 1 on their fucking list of shit that happened, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People seeing this shit on the internet and everything. Nigga, I don't know what's going on. I'm in jail. Shut up. I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, but the police are acting hoish towards me. The police acting like I tried to kill the cops. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these niggas really on some whole shit. So I go to my little arraignment thing for my jail. They take me to the block, to the cells and all of that. I'm fucked up. All I can do is lay down on my right side. I can't move my neck. My arm is through. I just got shot 36, 48 hours ago. I just got shot 8 times and I'm in here with you niggas.
Right.
Still in the hospital gown. I'm not even in blues or nothing yet.
So what type of charge did they give you for that?
They gave me assault with a deadly weapon on police.
I knew. You want me to tell you how I knew you was gonna get that? Because when you jumped out the car and on accident, it went in reverse. Because they really thought exactly.
Okay, and I guess that's why he had to pass the shoot. Because I'm trying to run you over so you can shoot me now because that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So.
But the whole thing about it is it was just an accident.
Yeah.
Because you was nervous. Yeah. Okay, all right, cool.
I just tried to put it in park and it was in reverse and I tried to stop it, but that nigga got the blast and I had to get the fuck on. I'm not gonna play with them people, man. I know what they was out here doing to heavy set African Americans at that time. Right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. You know. That's fucked up, man. Oh yeah, we gotta stay clean and crispy. You feel me? Nah, at the same time, man, you know, sticking on just your life And growing up, man, what was it like growing up with you said, you know, your pops called you during the day to wake you up for school and shit when you was a young nigga. But how was it really growing up without your pops? And what age was you when he got out the joint?
Man, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? It made you have to mature and like man up. And the type of mindset that I always had, I felt like I was always destined for greatness. So it was like, I felt like it was my responsibility to make nothing happen and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You at least be able to hold up your end of the table if you can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It's us three. So if it's 3 legs on this motherfucker, I'm always make sure my shit's strong. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if I can help you hold yours and hold yours, we gonna hold this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Make it through days. Nigga, I'm gonna come up with ideas and different things that we can do to save or make money or, you know what I'm saying, be able to get more out of the little stuff that we did have. You know what I'm saying? The life changer was my mom ended up getting hired in, cause it was real rough, like on some squatting shit, bold, fucked up shit, and she ended up getting the job at 4.
So you learned skills that you learned life skills at an early age.
Yeah, life skills, how to deal with the struggle, how to make ramen noodle and the pasta, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you know what I'm saying? I turned some chicken motherfucking pasta into chicken Alfredo in a minute, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna enjoy every bite. I put that on my mother's daughter, you feel me?
Right.
At the end of the day, it just taught me, it made me man up, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was like, I ain't gonna just fall to statistic. I'm gonna learn shit, I'm gonna take in shit, I'm gonna absorb my environment, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna propel, I'm gonna do the shit that others not willing to do to be the places others ain't gonna ever be. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, did your pops instill that in you? Or do you feel like you had to pick that up from not having him with you?
I feel he instilled it in me just by me being part of him. You know what I'm saying? Because his characteristics are so strong, I just feel like I inherited a lot of this shit.
Right.
So him physically not being there, but him being spiritually a part of me, just made me have those certain skills just to adapt to. You know what I'm saying? Because when he did get out, it was like, damn, it's like you more like me, even though I didn't even have that influence.
Right.
You still got that same feel, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I still talk like him, I still walk like him, I still got his same mannerisms. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just like, it's in me, it ain't on me. I can't fake it, it's just part of me, you feel me? So it was like, he instilled certain things when we had our conversations. My grandmother, which is his mom, used to always take me to see him. And so it wasn't
it was like you still had, it wasn't like foreign when he got out.
No, it wasn't foreign, but before he got out, it kind of was like a period to where both sides of my family wouldn't see it eye to eye. So like 5 years maybe prior to him getting out, I didn't really get to see him. I only got to talk to him on the phone and through letters because they wasn't letting me go see his mom at that time.
But you still had that communication.
But yeah, we still talking and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So when he got out, it was like, I didn't even live here no more. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Was you still able to ask him the questions you needed to ask him growing up? Like as far as like shit you was going through as a young nigga?
Not as much access as I wanted to because my main access was through his mother, and my mother ended up moving us at one point so far away to where I didn't even get to see her. So when I didn't get to see her, our contact was limited, and then my mom had got married and all type of other stuff, had other kids and everything, so it wasn't like their communication was even there. Their communication was damn near non-existent. Like she never went to see him.
Right. So it was still shit you needed to holler at him about.
Yeah.
Right. But for the most part, he gave you shit to. For the most part, he gave you jewels when he did talk to you to lead you up to the next time you talked to him.
He definitely did, but a lot of the stuff, he's so complex and so advanced as a person, a lot of the stuff that he told me, it didn't really sit in to me until way later.
Way later, you know like a Jay-Z later.
Yeah, it was way later. Like, I marinate on it, think about certain stuff, and I just couldn't fathom what he could mean. And now when I got older, as time, it'd been like, oh yeah.
But you remember.
This is what he was talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what go with a lot of times, the seed getting planted.
Yeah, it's like a subconscious type of thing. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing it in there so it's there, so I know it. but I might not know it. You know what I'm saying? But it's in there, so once you touch into
the seed got planted.
Exactly. Like
you feel me? All right, so boom. Now let's get into this green print digital music, man. We're gonna talk about that. Green print digital, yeah. Okay. So, what's that all about, man? What's that green print digital about, man?
Green print digital.
We got the green lights, man. You know, what we doing?
Because it's green, man. The money green, the luck is green. You know what I'm saying? It's all green things. The weed is green. You know what I'm saying? I live in a sea of green, but you know, green print digital music is basically a label of talent. Hip hop talent right now, and rap is what we specialize in. It's a group signed to the label, which is Money Man Mafia, and we're basically connoisseurs of the 420 world. So when it comes to vegetation, the growing, the marijuana culture, that's where we're heavily involved in.
Whoa. Now let me pause real quick. So you grow weed, nigga?
On my free time, which I have minimum of, but
okay.
I am into the growing culture. I am into the whole, that's where the grow up game comes from. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what a lot of
life up.
And that's what a lot of y'all music is influenced by.
Like,
okay, yeah,
if you look and check our catalog, every song that we have made is named after a different strand of marijuana.
Right.
Because we're that associated into the culture to where every mixtape, it's not an EP, it's a QP. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have 4 songs because every song is an ounce. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the dictation of how many songs is either you get in you a QP, you might get 8 songs that's a half P. You get the whole 16, you looking at a pound, and that's album status. So you know what I'm saying? It's just we just gonna keep dropping zips, and we're gonna keep growing zips, and we just gonna keep the culture alive. We're gonna keep the culture pumping, and that's what the green is. Fuck a blueprint, we got the green print. They said money don't grow on trees, but there's a motherfucking lion. You can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Can't tell me that. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck what you heard. They've been lying to us our whole fucking existence. Why would you believe anything that motherfuckers say? You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you put your motherfucking mind to. You manifest the shit. You know what I'm saying? You want green. The ganja is green. The guap is green. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting the green, getting the guap. You know what I'm saying? And green is always associated with good health, organic. You know, good kale, good lettuce. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? And I promote trying to get to a healthier lifestyle. At one time, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a big fella, but I was way bigger than this at one time. And I started getting on eating better. I starting a fasting regimen, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, and incorporate more green into your lifestyle, because the more green that you incorporate, the more green that you create, and you manifest the green, and you bring the green in all calories.
What's your fasting regimen like?
I started doing something called intermittent fasting.
Okay, break that down.
To where you have you have to have a minimum of 16 hours of where you're not eating, and then you'll have an 8-hour period of where you can eat, or you can have a 6-hour period of where you can eat, and then an 18-hour period of where you don't eat, but sleep is included in these hours. You know what I'm saying? So if you sleep for 12 hours, you'll only need 4 hours of being woke to not eat to make that 16-hour line. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's basically staying with 16 hours of not eating, and it keeps your body in something that's called ketosis mode, which switches your body from breaking down sugar to create energy, and it starts to break down fat to make energy again. And if your body's breaking down your fat, it's helping you lose weight, then all of the excess sugars and using that as your energy, you know what I'm saying? Man. So you're basically tricking your body as long as you put in 16 hours of fasting. Like you can do 18 hours of fasting, you can do 20 hours of fasting to give yourself a 4-hour window. I tried that at one point, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of tough, to where I didn't eat until in between the hours of 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Besides that, I didn't eat. But now I've evolved from doing intermittent fasting to something called ADF. And that's alternate day fasting, to where I eat today, and then I go to sleep, then I won't eat, this day, and then I'll go to sleep, and then that next day when I wake up, whatever time I can eat when I wake up that next day. So the goal is really to have about 36 hours to where you're really fasting on your days where you're not eating, because you want to go to sleep, wake up, not eat, and then go to sleep again, and then you can wake up and eat. And
so this is per week, 36 hours out the week that you're not eating?
No. This is out the day. You know what I'm saying? So like out of 2 days, it's 48 hours.
Right.
You're really gonna only be eating 12 hours out of that 48 hours.
Okay,
you know
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So it's more time where you're not eating, but your sleep is included and you're not eating.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? As long as you...
Which is your body's natural state of fast anyway.
Definitely. So, with that, it's a little more difficult. So not only the health benefits that comes with alternate day fasting, because when you give your body a break and you're fasting, you give your body that break, it can start doing other things for you. You might have some cancer or have a bad liver, and when your immune system isn't working and digesting food, your body finds other things to do. It start replenishing your white blood cells, your red blood cells, and it start fixing other things. So if you got like a bad heart or a bad kidney, your body will start working on fixing that because it's not doing the tremendous effort of digesting food. Like for your body to digest food, it takes a massive amount of energy. You know what I'm saying? So it can't focus on fixing your heart disease when it's trying to digest a T-bone steak that was 36 ounces. You know what I'm saying? So giving your body that break.
Go ahead.
Giving your body that break, you know what I'm saying? You feel lighter, you feel better, and your body can actually benefit and help you fix other stuff that you might not notice going wrong. You might have a cyst coming, but you ain't been eating, so every time your body is relaxed, it can start working on dissolving that and clearing that up instead of trying to break down a whole pizza because you was high. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you ain't rapping to live, you living and rapping.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stay heavily immersed in the culture, the things that I believe in, the way that I feel that can be good for the human species in itself. I want to promote that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I come across things and I'm educated and I done found out this is good for you or that's good for you, you can do this and you can do that, I'm gonna try to spread it to my people, because that's the reason why a lot of our situations have been the way it's been, because people don't want to share the knowledge that they gain, you know what I'm saying? And you get blessed by blessing, you know what I'm saying? So I always want to bless people so I can receive my blessings, you know?
Right. So man, shit. So I see you got a few strands on this table with you, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Let's talk about this green print, this grow game you got going on, man. What some of these strands you got on the table, fam?
Man, right now we're working with one of the house favorites, man, that's in here in this fancy little jar bag. It's called Do-Si-Do. That's one of our biggest strands when it comes to the green print. We got some Project 456. If y'all familiar with cookies, that's one of the cookie strand, and this is all state-based, coming right out of the city of Detroit. This is not being imported for anywhere. This is being made right here home in the city where it goes down. They fucked around and fucked up when they made this shit legal. And we taking advantage of it in all senses. And we just keeping it pure, keeping it organic. All of the pesticides and all of the fake chemicals and all of the bullshit that people been reading and doing and putting into their plants and not taking proper care, we're going above and beyond to make sure our product is living up to the standards to be able to compete, because it's a lot of people out here, you know, in this field, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a growing field every day, and the culture is being over immersed, and ever since that it was legalized here, it's a lot of competition. So in order for you to be able to make a name and be able to do what you do when it comes to what you're doing, you definitely got to stay consistent and you got to care about your product. You can't just throw something in the room and be like, I'll be back next week, I'm going to Cancun. You got to go in there and take care of your plants every day. You got to go in and just see about them. Even if you don't got to do no work, just go check on them, make sure they just, you know what I'm saying, go touch them. They're living creatures. Just like you'll go and pet your dog, go and touch my plant. and make sure this is okay, because the plant gonna tell you if it's not good and if it needs a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's gonna show you the signs just like any other living creature. So you're supposed to take care of it as such. You're not gonna throw your child in the room and just be like, be a man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do the daily responsibilities to make that person into the individual that you feel it has the potential to be. So that's the type of love and care that we put in when it comes to green print and putting our name behind our products.
So, how many different strands y'all can run right now? Damn, man, what the fuck going on, bro? I can't find this week. Hey, hit that light up.
My nigga Plug started hitting you in the 7.
He definitely did. Damn, man, hold on, bro. What the fuck is
Nigga sweet, you gotta ask him a question. I'm like, niggas the answer shit is.
I don't know, I want my shit to be interesting like no jumper.
I got it.
Shit be interesting, nigga. Make you wanna watch
I got
that
it.
shit.
Appreciate it, bro.
Make you wanna watch that shit.
Alright, what was the last thing you was talking about? Weed. Did you show, you put the weed in the camera?
Oh, not really, but I had to.
Alright, bet. Just, alright, yeah. We gonna do that again and pick the weed up and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, roll back. Alright, man, so, you know, speaking of green print and, you growing and how you is with the weed culture, I feel you got a couple different flavors, man. What's going on, man? Introduce some of them.
Man, listen.
Now, is this something that came out of something that you is affiliated with?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, the Green Print Camp is a whole conglomerate, you know, of different black growers. You know what I'm saying? Like this is all
Black, so it's just all, not just all black growers, but the mind behind it is black growers.
Yes, it's definitely a culture, because it's like, I want to say, it's like with any game that comes about, it's always people want to come and dominate and take over, whether it's a different culture, a different race. People want to come and take over, and then if you was the starter and the creator, they'd just move you out the way because they'd take your sauce. And it's so much of that happens in our city that you won't even know that a product that you had came from this person, because another person's gonna take it and market it as their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the game is so tainted, so it's so hard to really be able to go to the backgrounds of where your strain really came from.
I mean, but if I buy your shit, I can say it's mine, can't I?
Yeah, you can definitely say it's yours,
Okay.
but just like with any business, when you double marketing, it can be your personal strain, so we can make a no love for the hate strain, but it just be grown by Green Print.
Right.
But it's still your strain, you know what I'm saying? You'll have all the benefits that come with you being your strain, making your profit, however you do your marketing, it'll be yours, but it just be grew. Like with Cookies is a name, but they have a whole bunch of different farms that grows their products. And then the people that grows the one strand better than this strand, that'd be the person that they basically elect just to grow that strand.
Right.
Because that's the strand that they grow the best. So they want to always have the best of the best because it's the Cookies name. So with the Green Print name, as us being the company that's growing, we can do gene splicing and create strands for anybody that wants their strand created or think it's a good idea to make a strand, and it'll be your personal strand. So you will have all of the paperwork to go along with it being your strand, but it'll just be grown by us.
So basically what you're saying is I can come to you and say, hey, I want to come out with my own strand. Y'all will genetically create me a strand.
Yes.
And it will be mine, and I will have the paperwork saying that it's mine.
Saying that it's yours.
Okay.
Because it was this, say it was some wedding cake, and you mix that with some guava. So now you got guava's wedding. Now this is your strand, guava's wedding.
Right.
Nobody else can get this strand because whatever guava that you had and whatever wedding cake that you had would be that strand from that cut from that generation. Okay. So even if somebody wants to say that they got what Guava's Wettin', it wouldn't be the original from the original generations. It'll probably be a clone that'd be maybe a second or a third generation. It wouldn't be coming from the original creation of your strand. So you will have that paperwork saying that that's your strand, and these was the 2 plants that created this strand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The documentation of these plants is taken down so you can know this was guava 18. You know what I'm saying? Because this was the 18th splice of this seed to make this, that. And then you crossed it with this wetting cake that was maybe wetting cake 44. Because it was the 14th slice that ended up being the best cut. You know what I'm saying? And then you put them together that created your guava's wetting that's personally to these members, to these strains. So yeah, they might have another wetting cake. Somebody else might be growing another guava, but it's not gonna be down to this generation of this cross that came from this company. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, what's that strand right there in that jar, man? In the jar bag?
It's actually a bag, you know what I'm saying? But it's a jar in the same. This is Do-Si-Do. This is one of our top strands that we grow. Like, we got about 15 strands that we dealing with right now. We got a top 10 of our like best flavors.
What's
right
in the
now.
little jar right there?
This right here is called Jedi. You know what I'm saying? It's an OG. It's kind of one of my favorites right now. That's actually what I'm smoking, man. I used to smoke the backwoods. I smoked the 1882s, but I've been trying to switch over for the new year 2020, 2022, and smoking papers, man, because it's more organic, man. I can't be preaching organic and trying to do things better and better yourself, and I'm smoking the tobacco, because it's tobacco that's really bad for us. There's nothing wrong with the herb, but the tobacco can be harsh, a little bit harsh. So, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to go green, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to live a paper life. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. I still wanna hit my woods every now and then because
I see you got the backwood box.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
got the
man,
back-
'cause it was
you know what I mean?
serious, man. It was serious at that point. As soon as they had dropped in the city, we went and caught boxes. We wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying? We was the first one. I ain't gonna say we was the first ones, but we was in the top 50 people when they first dropped in the city that had them for show. Because when we posted them, niggas was hitting me up like, where you get them from? Where you get them from? I ain't seen them, but I smoked
That bitch just hit smooth as hell,
Man,
too.
they good. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I had to buy boxes, man.
Okay, so what's that in that little bag right there?
Right here, this is some Project 4, 5, 6 good cookies. It's one of the cookie strands, you know what I'm saying? One of Burner's projects, I guess. It's called 4516. And I ain't gonna lie, that's one of them cookie strands that y'all be wanting. All of the connoisseurs right here, this is that one. This is the one that y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's that good nugget. Good, got a little purple in there.
Say it's
You know what
crud.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's that good crud right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm smoking it too back then. I ain't gonna lie
I'm
to
trying
you.
to tell you, like good hard nuggets, like good fire, man.
He
Like,
gave me a little razzle dazzle when he walked through the door.
loud, man. You know I gotta bless my people, man. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That's how it is.
So,
That's
man,
lifestyle.
how's you mixing the weed growing with the music? Cause it sound like, you know, you got a money man influence. You
Just
know?
working hard, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely a Money Man fan. That's
Okay.
like I fucks with Money Man. Like
Okay.
Money Man gets played daily. Like he talk real shit. He put niggas up on shit. He teaches people. He drop game. He not trying to hog the game from niggas. Like he putting niggas up on. Like
Right.
go get that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's your fault, you lazy and you don't want to take heed to what somebody's saying and you hating, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you work hard and you're dedicated to whatever you're trying to do, you can be successful at it.
Right.
And he one of the preachers and the advocates of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shoot, I'm definitely motivated by Money Man. You know what I'm saying? People like, I want to say Payroll. And from my city, Payroll Giuliani is a person that I listen to, and he got that mind state of really get into the bag. Like I can listen to Payroll and he just had me like, I be rich and I just want to be rich. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
he just made me want to go get a bag. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah. Who else in the city make you wanna?
like-
Who else music you fuck with?
I'm fucking with Babyface, you know what I'm saying? I can't lie, I'm liking Babyface because this little Wave, man, he doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? JT and them boys, you know what I'm saying? I got one of my friends that I went to college with and stuff, they do some videography and they kind of solidified in the game. They tied in with a lot of big names and
So you might as well name drop then. Fuck it. Who is it?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Oggizery June. Me, I'm Oggizery Plug. That's like my brother from another, man. He at Instagram, Oggizery June. He a videographer. He was the videographer for the Migos for like a good 4 or 5 years, and right now he do a lot of.
Now we ain't talking about no Migos from goddamn Phoenix, Arizona, is we?
No, hell.
We talking about Quavo,
Offset,
okay, all right.
you know what I'm saying? All of them boys, shout out to the whole Migos. They tied in with the Travis Scott wave. They just definitely just involved with a lot of people down from Rihanna all the way to JC damn near. So it's like
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Ho.
You know what I'm saying? Ho.
Beyonce husband.
Beyonce's husband.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these people is really solidified, and through him, they booked him for a video, and I was able to meet GT, Babyface, and all of them, and they real cool, and I already vibe with their music, and in person, like, they just some real cool, so shout out to what they got going on, man. Go and support everything, you know, I always support my people in the city, man, because it's finally our time to shine, man. You gotta stop hating on each other, man. Give motherfuckers their flowers, man, because they trying to take people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I salute everybody doing their thing, and I just want to see them keep doing it, keep excelling, you know what I'm saying? And just stay positive, man. Get money, stay humble.
All right, man. So it seemed to me like Green Print Digital Music, man. It's like its own machine, man. Like, so y'all got your own studio, own in-house videographer, man. On this, on that, on whips, on that, man. What all come with Green Print Digital Music, man? What do y'all have y'all on? If I was a label here right now, and I said I heard one of y'all songs, but what all can y'all bring to the table, man? What all the Green Print Digital got going on right now?
Man, Green Print Digital is a whole conglomerate of different things, because Green Print is the growth side of things. Green Print Digital Music is just the music down there. Two separate entities, but they're still in cohesion with each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a conglomerate of different businesses and different avenues, because money, weed, pussy, all of that all kind of goes together in a category. So if you're doing business in this sense, and you just add all of the luxuries of the business, that's gonna cause for more success. So coming into the game, we knew you have to create an aura about yourself. You know you need somebody that's gonna film for you and create your visuals for you. You know you need somebody that's gonna produce your beats. You know you're gonna need somebody to be in the head and in charge of getting extras, and you're gonna need different artists that's on the label, and so many different avenues that you have to cover. Like when your artists come, they need vehicles to be able to be in front of them. So we linked with a luxury car company to be able to have the luxury vehicles that you need in order to create the vision for, you know what I'm saying, your music to portray. You know what I'm saying?
So you got access to luxury whips too?
Definitely.
What kind of whips can you got access to?
Well, it's Right Choice luxury rentals. We got Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, Maseratis, Aston Martins, Porsches, Maybachs. Oh man, the list goes on, but it's definitely plenty of accommodations that come with the Green Print Digital Music lifestyles, because we all believe firmly in networking. And networking and building those relationships and bonds with other companies that goes in cohesion with the company that you're already promoting.
Right.
It's just success all around.
Exactly.
Because now I don't have to try to scramble to do this, because my people's over here already got that covered.
Right.
I don't have to worry about is this going to be set in play, because my people already own that situation, because we already tied in, because we got something else going on that we all benefit from. So it's definitely just, that's how, you know what I'm saying, Wall Street was built. That's how Black Wall Street was built. It's basically built on networking.
So how many artists on the label, and are y'all signing any more artists?
As of right now, it's been kind of getting us back into the mode of really operating at full capacity because with the coronavirus and the pandemic and everything that's been going on, it's been kind of slower. Everything kind of slowed down because public places was closed. There wasn't a lot of interaction.
Right.
Me personally haven't been trying to get it, so I kind of fell a lot back away from everything, and others have too, and a lot of the artists that's on the label have children and a lot of responsibilities in life, and with that pandemic that came through, it kind of simmered everything down a little bit.
All right, man. Nah. I want to know your opinion on the strip club, man. How you feel about the strip club?
Not a fan.
You not a fan of the strip club?
I'm really not a fan, bro.
Man, why you ain't a fan of the
That
strip
shit
club?
sound crazy, and I know niggas probably gonna be like, nigga, you sound crazy, but I'm just not a fan, bro. It's like some real shit. I don't even want to say how I really feel, but it's like it's not my atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to financially associate myself with a situation, it's gonna be more than just dancing going on, just to keep it a thiggity wiggity. That just really ain't my style.
Say for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Say for those that don't know, if you can't catch up on that, then hey, we on to the next question. Alright, so nah, it ain't a lot of niggas in the city with the wicks, man. What made you wick your hair up like that, man? You know, versus just getting a 2-strand twist of some, you know what I'm saying, regular dread type shit.
I had the little nappy fro, and then I ain't want my shit too dread up, so I ended up getting some box braids. And when I got the box braids, I kind of liked the box braids look, but it's like I don't want to have to get braids.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting dreads. I just let my braids turn into dreads. And I guess they was just big braids. So once they dreaded, I just left the same parts from the same braid and just let it go.
So how long did you leave your shit braided?
Nigga, these are still the same braids. You know what I'm saying? Like I told the girl who had braided my shit, I told her that I'm never taking these braids out. I'm about to have the braids for the rest of my hair. And she ain't believe me. She like, hell no, you gonna take them out. I went back to her and got my shit retwisted. You know
So how long did it take for that, man?
It took only, nigga, the way my hair set up, bro, my shit locked up after like 2 twist applications, but I let my braids stay in for like 2.5 months. My braids stayed in.
Right.
Like basically my braids wasn't gonna come out when I just was like, start twisting it. I'm like, just start twisting it. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like the wicks is a new shit?
I feel like it's different, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my shit to look like everybody's shit. And I got some people that I know that got those smaller dreads and they shit long. They said they had kids and they kids be pulling them bitches out. I'm like, shit, nigga, if I have a little bambino, they gonna be hanging from that motherfucker.
Right.
The little baby gonna be hanging from that motherfucker. He ain't pulling this shit out. You ain't pulling this big motherfucker out. It don't matter what's going on, you're not pulling it. You'll break my neck before you pull this bitch out.
All right, man, so let's talk about this crypto NFT lifestyle, man. How you feel about that?
I'm liking NFTs. I just put one of the people that produce some of our cover art, like our early cover art.
Yeah.
That shit was hand drawn.
Okay.
Like each of those pieces, my dog took anywhere from 8 to 13 hours to create every one of those by hand. So we gonna go and revamp them and create them and make them into NFTs because them was hand created. And I'm definitely trying to jump into that market because it's basically a creative market. And I deal with a team of very creative individuals, and with the mindset and always thinking outside of the box, that NFT it's like a hidden gem. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can't find it. But if you already got your own vision, you create your own way. So it's really nothing to really look for at the end of the day. Crypto, you know what I'm saying? I was hip to Bitcoin real early when it was like 700. And me and my dog was gonna invest.
So have you made some money fucking with crypto? Real shit?
Dogecoin. Back then we bought 10,000 Dogecoin.
Okay.
And I paid about less than like $1.87 or something. When Dogecoin just spiked off of that like dollar, I spent, I made like $5 grand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Doge is what saved me. I was going to buy Bitcoin and didn't buy Bitcoin and bought the Dogecoin because at that time the Dogecoin had just got a contract to do the special Olympics.
Okay.
So we like, oh yeah, Doge about to go nuts. But Doge ain't end up going nuts until via damn near 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? But I still had the account in the crypto just sitting there. And when Doge shot up, it was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But that's how that market works. So I'm invested in a few ones. V-Chain, XRP is one of my favorites right now. The ADA, you know what I'm saying? Cardino, I know for all of the people that up in the crypto world, y'all know what I'm talking about. Engine, I'm hip to the engine, you know what I'm saying? So go get y'all some engine, it's real low. Yeah, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, you know, one of those are like the top ones right now.
So let me ask you a question right quick. When you first seen some money in your wallet, did you just snatch it out, or did you let it grow?
I let it grow, you know what I'm saying? Because I had been already in it for the long haul. So ever since I purchased that Doge, it was like, I got this wallet, it's just gonna sit here. And I'm gonna make sure I keep access to it, because one day this shit could be worth $10,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? And I got 10,000 of them bitches. Okay. So when it shot up, I ain't gonna front. After only spending like maybe $10 on 10,000 Doge coins. I don't even think it was $10 for real, bro. I think it was like $7.
Wow.
Bro, that shit was so fucking cheap when I bought it. To make $5 grand 10 years later was just immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Just by buying it when I did, just always holding on to it. You know
so how you feel about the stock market?
I want to get more equipped. I've been actually doing some researches on stock options, and people kind of want to tend away from that because it's like more of a gambling side of stocks. But I feel like that's something that get the adrenaline pumping a little bit more. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to think about stock options rather than the basic day-to-day trading in that sense, because I don't think it helps enough of my interest. But with those options and playing that stock option game, it kind of really intrigued my interest. So I've been really kind of catching up with more information about it most recently, to be, you know what I'm saying, real.
All right, so with me, I'm a big credit guy. You know what I'm saying? I understand the power of credit. I understand how credit can work for you. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, what's your views on credit, personal and business?
Credit is key.
Okay. Is credit more key than cash?
Yes.
Okay.
Credit is much more important than cash, because cash is more liquid. Cash doesn't have the stability. What's the stability? Is that how you say it? Stability? Stability?
I don't know what you're trying to say. It
doesn't have the stability of credit, because credit shows, like, people give you more credit for having credit and not using the credit that you already have. Right. Because it shows a responsible thing. Cash, you can just blow cash because the person feels like they can make cash back, so blow cash. Right. With credit, even if you got cash and you're trying to build your credit, you can't even get credit and just be like, I'm gonna pay it off, I'm gonna pay it off, I'm gonna pay it off. That's not even gonna build your credit. You gotta show that you can have credit and only use a certain amount of it for an extended period of time. And the better version of that is how you get your shit, and that's what makes it so important, because it shows that you have the ability to do it because you've already done it. Like, you bought a boat and you paid on that bitch for 52 weeks and never missed a payment. Right. You know what I'm saying? Every week, $3,000. Once you have that history of you build that credit and you show that you can pay the yacht off, you know what I'm saying? Paying $3,000 a week for 52 weeks straight. If you want a lawnmower for $200 a month, nigga, they gonna throw you an extra one. Right. Because they like, oh, nigga, your credit is good. You already done proved to us. We can see that you pay your shit on time and you're not playing no game. So the credit game is such a different thing. You can have no liquid cash and have credit and be out here going bananas.
So would you rather have $1 million in credit or $1 million in cash?
$1 million in cash. Because I make the cash into the credit. Not just using it wisely.
Me personally, I'd rather have a financial institution extend me $1 million worth of credit. You know why? Because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna accept that $1 million worth of credit, keep it in good standings, and go hit 3 more banks like that. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, then.
That's a little sauce for y'all that
See, giving it out to the people, no love for the hate. Bro.
Hey,
We not
man,
hating
gotta-
no niggas. We out here dropping jewels.
Hey, we got
No Santana.
we got to, man. We got to keep the people strong, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's something for y'all to understand. The reason why I asked this artist because a lot of artists don't understand the power of their credit. So I wanted us to talk about this because he's a young up-and-coming artist that's having his way and having money. And we want to know if artists that's having money and having their way know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay then. So alright. Move my goddamn phone. Alright, bet. So now we come to the finish the sentence segment.
Okay, then.
Alright, I start the sentence and you finish it where I left off at.
All right.
Follow me?
Mm-hmm.
If I had $1 billion, I would.
Create
Come on,
an
tell me.
institution that is in 3 different countries that focus on children that don't have the finances to be able to play sports, but do got the skills and supply in these different countries from United States to Africa to South America, and literally have these institutions that'll be kind of like a university. And you'll be able to come here, and whatever sport that you're interested in, you will be supplied with all the equipment. Because there's so many kids that's so talented and can go so far, but their parents ain't got the money to have the equipment for them to be able to do what they love and want to do. Like, they'd be on football fields with no shoes.
Right.
If they could, if they would let them. You know what I'm saying? Because they love it so much. So to be able to have a place where they could go and fulfill those dreams, I feel like I would love to be able to give that back to the world.
Okay.
So I would definitely create an institution like that that strictly focused on just helping more people reach their goals and their dreams that don't got that financial support system to be able to grunt shine. Because if they did, they would be, you know what I'm saying, in a better position in life.
Okay. These hoes
Be tripping.
be tripping.
Acting up.
These hoes be acting up. And these niggas be letting. Alright. If I was president,
I give everybody some money. Like Trump. I'm giving niggas money. Fuck it.
You gonna give them 2 racks?
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a little bit more. I'm gonna give everybody about 4.
about a good 4 piece?
Yeah.
Okay. If I could smoke with anybody, I'd smoke with
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
Wiz
Dogg.
Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. You gotta pick one. Wiz or Snoop?
Wiz.
Wiz?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Taylor gang. My nigga Paper Planes. Alright. I look for this in a woman.
Structure. Yeah.
Touch on that.
Structure, man. Because it's
What
like
type of structure though? Like her frame, she gotta have a fat ass and some big
structure
titties?
got so many meanings, and that's why I use that terminology.
Alright, so what's the one that you
means
look for?
that, but that is part of it. I like a good structure on a woman.
Okay.
You know, it's a look.
I get it. Alright, if I wasn't rapping, I'd be.
Room more with you.
I hate when niggas,
Talk shit.
ooh. Like what kind of shit though?
Like bullshit. Like really shit. Like that out they ass, you could have just shit that shit out. Instead of
Okay.
saying it out your fucking mouth.
For sure. Man, play that
Shit.
with shit though.
That money man mafia.
If I could have played in any movie, I would have played in.
Harlem Night.
Who would you would have been?
Fred Sanford, Red Fox. Shut the fuck up and drink it.
Okay. switching up. It's called pick one. Off the rip, the FN or the AR.
FN.
Pussy and money.
Money.
Papers or backwoods?
Papers.
Swishers or backwoods?
Backwoods.
Swishers or papers?
Anything but swishers.
Okay.
And I used to love swishers.
Yeah, you used to put them.
I used to do all type of shit with swishers, bro. Only shit I ever rolled up with swishers, though.
I like a double barrel shotgun.
I used to do all types. I used to come bitches.
All right.
Swisher 4S's, nigga.
Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime.
They got the good shit on
I
that.
ain't even gonna lie.
All right, studio or recording at the crib?
At the crib.
More than being at the studio?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. Best vacation spot?
Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Patio. Thailand. Savadika.
Basketball or football?
Football.
Red or white?
Huh?
Red or white?
Red.
Cali weed or Detroit weed?
Detroit.
Detroit weed over Cali weed?
Yeah, because I make Detroit weed and I love what I do.
I feel you gotta rep the brand.
Yeah, everything. If you don't fuck with the home team, you's a sucker. Nigga, Lions, Tigers, Red Wings, all that shit.
Pistons.
Yeah, Pistons, you know.
Alright, The Wire or The Sopranos? The Wire or The Sopranos?
Wire.
Okay. A truck or a foreign?
I like that question. A foreign truck.
A foreign truck?
Cut it.
I feel you on that. Steak or fish? Menace to society or paid in full? Alright, man. Well, man, we about to wrap this shit up, man. Go ahead and give your shout outs, man. Put your people on, man. Let us know about upcoming projects, man. Just talking shit for a minute.
Man, shout out for No Love for the Hate vibe.
Man, we appreciate that.
We in the motherfucking building, you know, it's Green Grow Up Gang, growing motherfucking life up. Shout out to my nigga Grow Up Gang, man, for putting this little situation together. Shout out to the gang, you know, 87 Dub, D-Lee, Green Print Bow, GPE, whole Money Man Mob, you know. We just dropped a mixtape, a EP, aka a QP, quarter pound 4 on it. Sorry for the Shake, volume 2. You know what I'm saying?
Where can we
So
find
you
it?
stream that on anything in your streaming services. You can find it YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, wherever they at doing streaming, you can go find it. Money Man Mafia with 2 N's.
Okay, keep rolling.
Video just dropped on the 1st of the year.
Okay.
Old Family Purple. Go check that out. Me and Trippy Sale video just dropped. We just dropped the fish scale like a couple weeks ago. We just dropped Cap Ass Nigga. Shout out my nigga 87 Dub, Bro Gang. They presented Cap Ass Nigga. That shit then ran up on the stream. So we just keeping the ball moving. We about to drop Black Cherry Gelato off of the Sorry for the Shake Volume 2. Tape is coming up this month, so look out for that. It's on the way, it's en route, and we pushing, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a couple videos coming off of this last tape. We might do every song on the whole tape. Fuck it, the whole QP, we might do the whole video for every song on the tape. We got a couple ounces dropping. We just dropped the Zip, Sour Cookie, that came out on the first 2 with me and GPE, so go check that out. It's got that old school feel to it, you know what I'm saying? That Pusha Man feel. Put you in that Pusha Man state of mind when you hear that, you know what I'm saying? That's that Sour Cookie, go check it out. That's streaming on all streaming services. Shit, I just thankful to be here. Shout out to the D, to the city, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Green Print, you know what I'm saying? And just shout out to all my peoples out there, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to pops and moms for creating the kid, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it real, you know what I'm saying?
If you could leave the game with something right now to remember you by, what would you say?
I respect.
That's what life about. Okay, speak on.
You gotta respect, man, because to give respect, you gotta have respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that lost their sense for respect. Like, people don't respect their elders, people don't respect their family, people don't respect their situations, and that causes causes for a very loose society. And a loose society is hazardous. You know what I'm saying? Just like having the loose fucking screws on your fucking car. You know what I'm saying? At any moment it can fall off. And what happens when it falls off? A catastrophe. So, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta have respect because that's what builds structure. If nobody respects nobody else and everybody's just doing what they want, nigga, shit just loose and shit crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? My respect is something that I wanna be remembered for being respected and having respect. I don't just wanna be respected. I wanna be known as a nigga that have respect because I respect anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you a bum on the side of the street or you the richest nigga in the world. Like, if you as a person worth respecting, I respect you. I don't respect you if you're not worth respecting. You know what I'm saying? And I would want a person to feel the same way about me. You know what I'm saying? So.
What up, though? There's no love for the hate. Thanks for tuning in. We almost at 10,000 subscribers. We got like 6,000. So run that up to 10,000 subscribers for me. Run them views up, man. Appreciate it. Stay tuned. And don't miss this hot content that's about to drop next. Peace.